点击订阅视频的同时，记得微信添加朋友，搜索果粉堂，认准这个头像，我们将实时推送最新资讯，在线维修免费咨询。果粉堂 iPhone 手机修复屏幕最新报价，可以寄修，也可以以旧换新。欢迎进入果粉快报时间。传闻 iPhone7 将会采用双摄像头设计，如果真的是这样子的话，那么问题就来了。这个双摄像头究竟应该如何使用？让我们来看看国外的朋友是如何解说模拟使用的。
We still don't know exactly what to expect from the iPhone7, but one rumor that keeps coming up and seems pretty solid is that it's going to have a dual camera system, so instead of one camera on the back like we're used to, it's going to have two. Now, there's a bunch of different ways that this could be used, and Apple actually owns a company that works with these dual camera systems to give you better quality photos. But there is one patent that was filed by Apple that gives this an interesting use. Now, we don't know whether this patent is going to see the light of day. Apple owns a ton of them that we just never actually see in real life. But if this is one that's going to be coming, here's what it says. So the idea here is that one of the cameras on the back is going to be your standard camera, similar to what we have now. But the other one is going to have a much more zoomed in focal length. So in effect, you're going to have optical zoom, but without any moving parts. But what's interesting about this is that instead of just switching between the two cameras to get a zoomed in view and one that's not, something like what the LG G5 does, this will actually let you use both of those camera modules, the zoomed in one and the normal one, and it'll let you use them at the same time and to do different things. Apple gives a few different examples in the patent of when this might be useful and when you might use it, and if you want to read that, link will be down below in the description. But in words, it's a little bit confusing, so here's a little mock-up to show you how it would work. Alright, so say I'm in my backyard recording a video of my dog, nothing out of the ordinary. But what if my dog is far away and I want to get a closer view? Well, with this, I'd be able to activate that second camera module and get a zoomed in view of what I'm recording. Because this is using the second camera module, the quality will be great, and I'll be able to do things like move around the frame and select exactly where I want to be zoomed in. Once you finish the recording and go back to watch it, the video files will be linked together, so it'll look pretty similar to how it already did, and we'll edit it all together for you without you having to do anything. Now, what's interesting about the patent is that it says this won't only work with normal video, it'll also work with slow motion and with photos. So the example they give is at a baseball game. If you're recording someone at bat, when they go to hit the ball, you can zoom in and record slow motion as they hit it, and once they do, you can go back to normal video and see the reaction on the field. So this is a really interesting way on how to use dual camera systems to give you different focal lengths, but how to use those together instead of just switching between them statically. Optical zoom is one of the only places that has received nearly zero growth in the mobile space, so using dual camera systems would allow you to have that same quality but still keep the phone small, and this Apple patent is a really interesting way of implementing that. Apple did acquire Lynx Imaging about a year ago, and they worked with dual camera systems to give you better quality images, so we could see something like that implemented, but this patent shows us another interesting way that Apple's been thinking of using dual camera systems.
手机电池不耐用，马上更换果粉堂原装电池，高容量再续航，告别充电宝，告别单身，告别忧伤，告别了初爱。好像扯远了，淘宝直接搜索果粉堂电池，等你哦。订阅完我们之后，可以查最新维修教程、DIY 改装教程以及最新资讯推送，也可以关注我们的微信公众号、新浪微博，@我们更多维修问题欢迎骚扰，在线维修免费咨询。